Hold the handrail.
Wonder cave. Everything's saying wonder.
Because everything's wonder.
Or like wonder thing, like
Wonder World.
Like the new channel Wonder Quest, but now at the end of season 1, there will be a season 2. Cave. Cave.
Here, Peyton, come hold the other rail.
I'm scared of.
Here, hold the other rail.
This is weird.
You're fine.
What's going on?
Watch your head, Peyton.
Oh.
I think you're short enough, so you should be fine. Okay, go. You're short enough.
Oh, it was made from a 10-year-old kid. You remember?
Okay.
So
Go.
I
You
should
have to hold
fit.
them yourself. We both can't fit. You go up?
Got your GoPro?
Yeah. Here, you want to sit down, Peyton? Where do you want to sit? Right there? Okay.
Towards the back. Alright guys, so this was that first room that little 10-year-old boy found. So right where I was standing, there was a large boulder blocking that off, so that was it. Did y'all feel the temperature change as we came down? Felt a little cooler. It will get cooler as we go down the next staircase, but our cave is a constant 72 degrees. Pretty nice. We don't have any humidity down here either because we do suck all that out with our ventilation shaft. So it is very nice. Mr. Beavers, he kind of thought the same thing. He came down here and, you know, it would be kind of amazing to come down when there was no air conditioning, there was no refrigeration, and it be constantly 72 degrees. So he actually decided this was going to be his new hangout spot. We call this the poker room because they did used to play poker down here. They also used to drink a bit of alcohol. Alcohol at the time was illegal. It was during Prohibition. Hays County wasn't a dry county, so they were doing some illegal stuff down here. I was like, what is happening? Yeah. So, here was the winner's table, and there was the loser's table. Sorry, guys. Just kidding. The reason it was the loser's table was, does everybody see this large hole back here? Sorry, I'm not trying to blind y'all. Yeah. So that is what's called a finger cave. Does anybody know what a finger cave is? Okay. So. So, here's the palm of our hand is the cave that we are in right now. Finger caves go off of our cave like fingers do to our palm. So it's a whole bunch of little caves that go off of our big cave that we can't discover because they're too small. So you'll see a whole bunch of little holes throughout our cave. Now you know what they are. They're finger caves. So if you were a loser, you had to crawl 20 feet back into that hole, grab the barrel of whiskey, pull it back out, fill everyone's cup, and then put it back. So pretty good incentive not to be a loser, right? Yeah. So Mrs. Beavers and her children were not allowed to come down here, or any women and children for the matter. So you can actually call this the first man cave, right? Yeah. Okay. So they could come down to about right there, and they could bring snacks, and then they had to head back up. But you can imagine Mrs. Beavers was not happy about this. She actually went to the county sheriff and told the county sheriff on her husband, told him everything that was happening down here. County sheriff came down here, looked around. What do you think he did?
Played.
Joined the game. Yeah. So he came down for his weekly inspections, but Mrs. Beavers caught on very quickly that that was not what was happening. Each day her husband came up a little more drunk and a little bit more broke, so got pretty mad. She actually went above the county sheriff's head to the county judge. The judge, he was a law-abiding man. He gave the Beavers an ultimatum. They could either sell the property or go to jail. So the Beavers did sell the property. That family moved to Louisiana, and I'm not really sure how that marriage worked out. But I'm assuming probably not too well after that. So, Our cave did go through a couple different hands before it ended up in Mr. A.B. Rogers. Mr. A.B. Rogers was the first person to commercialize our cave in 1903 for 10 cents. You walk down these stairs in this room and right back out. So, a lot less exciting and a lot less expensive than our caves are today. So, he was also the first person to commercialize lots of San Marcos. A lot of our tourism is due to him. So, have y'all done the glass bottom boat rides? So, he actually started Ocarina Springs. If you haven't done that, you should definitely check that out. He also did a lot of downtown San Marcos, so the square, a lot of the buildings on the back will say A.B. Rogers in large red letters at the top, because he was the first person to start a lot of that, so our town's tourism is due to him. So he's a bit of a crook, which you'll find out later, but we do like him for some reasons, yeah. So, every 7 to 10 years our cave does flood. I will tell you why in just a second. So Mr. Rogers came down here one day, there's quite a bit of water down here. A couple days later the water was lower, so he figured there must be more to our cave. He actually realized that water was flowing under that rock I was talking about right there. We got some dynamite, blew that rock up, and discovered the rest of our cave. So we are going to go check that out, but first, I'm going to talk a little bit about some science. Does anybody like rocks? Say yes, because I'm going to say it anyways. Yeah. All right. So our cave is a dry form cave like Haley set up there. What that means is our cave is primarily made by an earthquake, not like water like most wet form caves are. There's a fine fuzzy line between dry form and wet form though. So rooms like this were actually made by water, so to say we are completely a dry form cave is kind of misleading, but because the majority of our cave is a dry form cave, and we do have a ventilation shaft that sucks out all the humidity and does not allow stalactites or stalagmites to grow because there's just not the right environment down here, we can be called a dry form cave. So our cave is primarily made of limestone. Limestone is made by shallow seas. We have 3 types of limestone in our cave, 2 types in this room right now. First type is going to be Georgetown limestone on the roof, or ceiling I guess. It's also right here, so right behind y'all's heads. So Georgetown limestone is our most dense limestone in our cave. It's the least porous, so it does not allow water to flow through it as easy, especially as compared to Buda limestone. So Buda limstone's all right here, right behind all of y'all, and also down here. So Buda limestone is the rock that you're going to see the most down here. It occurs most often. It's kind of in the middle of our most to least porous and most to least dense. There's another rock, Edwards limestone, farther on in the cave that you'll see, and that's the most porous and least dense that you'll see, so it has a whole bunch of holes in it. So, are y'all feeling some little water droplets back there at all? Yeah. So there's actually a leak from the men's restroom, like right here. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. So, those are our lucky cave kisses. You'll feel them all the way throughout. So, normally when we have more water, they're coming all down from right here, and you feel them constantly. But it has dried up a little bit, but later on you'll feel some. So if you get them, consider yourself lucky. So, that water flows through our limestone. It gets filtered out. Once it gets down here, it's about 98% pure. So it's purer than the water you get out of your faucet. So if you get thirsty. Alright, y'all have any questions? Alright. So we are going to head down this next staircase. This is our steepest staircase in the cave. I'm not trying to scare you all. That means the steps are tall. So hold on to the handrails. Y'all be fine.
Come on, Peyton. Let me know if you can't go down. Go.
I know, I'm like, this is about perfect. I'll see, it should be this way.
You okay so far? Okay.
My name is Maddie North and her name is Melanie Nordinger. quickly because there's no food down here. We get a couple squirrels that fall down the elevator shaft. They die pretty quickly too.
You can't get back up.
Y'all can scoot up.
You're on, Peyton.
These rocks are a little hard to climb. I've done those over, or you can't see them from where we are, but they're not fun. Dying. Alright guys, so, are you last one, sir?
Yeah.
Cool. So this is our grand hallway here at Wonder Road. We are very inventive with our names. Cloak room, hallway, looks like a hallway. Yeah. So if y'all look at the ceiling, big crack, what do you think this is? It is a fault line. This is the Balcones fault line. The Balcones fault line runs through the Balcones fault zone. That fault zone runs from southern Oklahoma down into Mexico. So it is one of the largest fault zones in North America. It is extinct. Y'all are fine. Promise. Yeah. So about, what?
What's a fault?
Fault line is where two tectonic plates meet at. That's where earthquakes happen at. But these fault line, or these two plates are now fused together. So there has not been any seismic activity here in a very, very long time. So about 35 million years ago, an earthquake happened. That earthquake split apart our two walls. When that split apart our walls, y'all see this rock right here that looks like it's about to fall down? I promise it's not. That is a wedge stone. So these wedge stones, when our walls fall apart or split apart, these rocks fall from above and wedge our cave open. So without our wedge stones, our cave would slowly start to go back together over millions of years. So if you like our wedge stones, if you're Wonder World, we call them hope stones. Yeah. So you can kind of tell our walls once fit together like a puzzle. So on this side, walls go in, right? This side it comes out. Really good example is our mitten stone right here. So our mitten stone fits perfectly over in our oven. Right? Oh, cute. Right, yeah. So a really cool thing that actually happened at this fault line is the reason that Texas has the geography that it has today is because of this. So if you look on this side, this is the Texas Hill Country. On that side, that's the Gulf Coastal Plains, right? Just kidding. Yeah. So you can't really see it now, but this side is super hilly. That side goes super flat away the coast. That separates right here. Once you get up into the tower, you actually get a really good view of that. Pretty cool. You can actually see where our fault line is and how it separates those two geographical regions, which is very awesome. All right. What kind of colors are y'all seeing down here? I know you saw some green. What are the colors y'all see? Yellow. Did you say white? Someone say white? Yep. Brownish gray, yeah, a reddish color. So anywhere you see green, it's going to be algae. Our lights allow photosynthesis to occur because of our lights and all the moisture down here. Anywhere you see red on the rock, it's going to be iron. Anywhere you see red, kind of dirt towards the bottom, that's Rio Grande clay. Really good example of the white right here. Little powdery deposit, that's going to be calcium deposit. So you're going to see those four things throughout the entire cave. Now you know what they are. Pretty cool. Yeah. So, back in the day, like I was saying, Mr. Rogers, he was a bit of a crook. Once he found this room, he got pretty excited because he could charge people a little bit more. The reason he did that was, does everyone see these rocks sticking out of the wall? A little sandy colored. He actually told people that these were the first ever petrified sweet potato patch. Yeah. That is not what these are. They're chert nodules. Chert is a premature version of flint. Flint is that black plastic stone that Native Americans used to make arrowheads. It's also used in lighters to spark fires. So we will actually get to see flint in the next room, but this chert did not have enough heat and pressure to turn into flint before the walls actually split apart. So that's stuck in this in-between state. Yeah, exactly. It's flint and steel. That's what sparks fires. So you'll see that flint in the next room, which is pretty cool. Does anybody else have any other questions before we move on? Any questions? All right. If y'all think of any, please just shout it out. Don't. You're good. You're good.
You okay?
down here is the door. That's the thing you say. Door. No, I can smell you.
Look how white everything looks like with a flash.
What's the other one? The other one. Oh, it's cold.
Yeah, it feels good down here.
Yeah, it's cold.
Should take a nap down here.
Do you think I work here? It beats lifeguarding. And I burn really easy because I'm very pale, so being in the sun just doesn't. Rather be in the cave.
Look over there.
The rocks? Yeah, I'll take a picture for you. Everything comes out white, see?
Yeah, kind of.
You careful,
Like, most things are white.
Alright guys, this is our dark room. I will be turning off the lights in a little bit.
Okay.
In a little bit, not right now. But is there anybody that wants to tell me now that they're going to freak out if it happens? Speak now. Everyone speak. You know what that says, right? Okay, so y'all look at the ceiling. You'll see the balcony fault line again, big crack. So it's going to follow us throughout the majority of the cave. We are directly under the room we were just in, to put that in perspective. Y'all look at the full ceiling. It looks a little bit different than any walls or ceiling we saw anywhere else, right?
Looks
What does it
like
look like
wood.
to y'all?
Red?
Wood.
A little bit like clay.
Wood.
What do you think made it? Made it look like this?
Trees.
No.
Look at it. Oh, it's like a tree.
Oh, pressure from what? Rock.
Hey, water.
Water. Yeah, so this is petrified sea mud. We're actually under the ocean floor right now looking back up. So, kind of the same thing if I took an aquarium and put it over your head. You looked up. Kind of the same thing. Pretty cool. Yeah. There's a bubble right there. Kind of cool. So, I was talking about flints in that other room. We do have a really nice vein of flint in here. So this black stone goes all the way down. Same vein of flint is actually on this side. It's not as pretty, but it shows our walls flint fit together like a puzzle, right? So, sorry. Does anybody or did anyone or will anyone ever watch the Flintstones? Okay. What town do the Flintstones live in?
Bedrock.
Bedrock. They're actually trying to teach you something. So this orange rock surrounding the Flintstones is actually bedrock. Flintstones do live in bedrock. Y'all want to see a really good Flintstone? Right back here. This rock fell a couple weeks ago if y'all want to go check that out. Just kidding, it did not fall a couple weeks ago. That got really quiet really fast. Alright guys, so back in the day when Mr. Rogers found this room, charged people a little bit more. The reason he did that was he told people anything you found in this room, you could take back up to the surface with you. So people actually found gold and silver down here. They got to take it back up with them. It was super cool. Except what they didn't know is it wasn't actually natural to our cave. Mr. Rogers was taking jewelry from his wife's jewelry box and crushing it up into a super fine powder and sprinkling it all over the walls. So yeah, they were finding gold and silver. They kept paying him to come back down here, but they never were actually making a profit. So pretty unfortunate. Shows he was a little, really big crook, but kind of funny. You're fine, I promise. So we are gonna pretend we're mining. So is there any way that we can turn off his GoPro for a couple minutes? Put it up in your hands and have your hands will start to glow, and that's how they used to get out.
Lighting.
Want to try it? Yeah. So there's actually, that rock is in this room with us. It's called gypsum. So gypsum is all this white deposit all along the walls. Anywhere you see this white, that's gypsum. Gypsum is a 2.0 on the hardness scale. Your fingernail's a 2.5, so you can actually scratch away at this rock.
You want to scratch, Peyton?
Your fingernail's harder than the rock. Gypsum is used in
See?
hardwall and sheetrock. It's also used in some women's makeup. So if you feel it, feels like makeup powder. It is used in some makeup. It was used in a toothpaste back in the day called McLean's. Their slogan was, with every brush, your teeth are getting whiter. But your teeth are also getting smaller because you were grinding them down with rocks. So, it's discontinued in the United States. They still use it in England. I don't know if that has any correlation with bad teeth. Hey. Good. So, if everybody wants to get some gypsum on your hands, you don't need too much. Don't rub it together until I turn off the lights, though.
Did you get some, Peyton?
It feels a little bit like
Here,
chalk.
get some.
I did.
That's how
Oh,
you
okay.
do it, yeah. Wait till I turn off the lights to rub it together. Okay, everyone got some?
Yeah.
Alright, so it takes about 10 seconds to heat it up and up. Are y'all ready? Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost there, 8, 9, 10. I'm just kidding. It's a miner's trick. I tricked you.
You got dirty hands.
Now your hands very good. See you later. Alright. So we are going to head down this hallway next.
Right.
So our well room is currently flooded at the moment. So we can't actually step foot. The water's going down, but there's still about an inch of water left in there. So I don't think everyone wants to go swimming today. So I'm still going to tell you the same stuff. I'm still going to show it to you, but we just can't step foot down there. So this next hallway is kind of just an incline, and it can be very slippery if you're wearing sandals or not paying attention. So please pay attention and hold on to the handrail. All right.
Alright. Okay, go.
This time with the last bunch. And maybe the middle. Maybe the front. Could be in the middle. Hey, look at green. This is the green light. It's green light. Let's go. Go. Let's go. 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 Whoa. This looks tells you.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
I think that because
Just walk slowly.
remember there was a boulder in the other
Yeah.
like in the first room. You found. I think that's why, and they didn't have stove back then. Should be dead by then, like right now. Should be dead.
No.
Which one still? Stop doing it. No, that's not the same thing. Look at that. People are heading back up.
Okay. Stay there.
Hey, look at Daddy. Look, this looks like coral.
Okay.
Yes. See? Like coral. Hey, is that what it's called?
Hold
Coral?
on to your questions until we all go back up to the top because I'm probably going to answer them once we get up there.
Couldn't been the first bunch. Ooh, oh. Look at that. It was. It was. I did.
Peyton.
Come on, this one was kept.
You gotta wait. Get people coming up.
Oh, this is the hard part. Hey, the GoPro can't fit. So that means I need
You
to
can't
go
hop
down.
to the other side?
We have a bypass. It's safer. I don't want anyone to liability. I'm not
Or anything. Or anything. Not anything. Oh, water.
Water. You're right.
Thirsty?
Want some water? No. 10 feet. I'll talk about it in a second.
Fair enough.
Ooh, is it? Look at over there. I see something. In the cave.
Yep. We're going to go the same way, though, as we would normally go, just taking a bypass. You're not going to miss anything.
Is that a hole? Or is
It's the well. That's the well. Yeah, it has water in it.
It's because it looks like there's a reflection, but it looks like it's deep. Yeah, see,
If you kind of stand over here, like where I am,
You can see.
you can see the bottom. You see the bottom? Yeah.
I can
So
get
go about 10 feet.
still
If y'all want to head back up in a second, let's wait till you come down.
Come on, Peyton.
Let's go back up.
He's right.
Go.
Ugh. Is it already after you?
I'm going to keep talking. Y'all take a look at it.
Wait. This is trails.
Alright guys, so where we were standing, where they're standing right now, that is the deepest point of our cave. That is 100 feet below the surface. So, lowest point we're going to be. Remember that fact because you're going to need that when we go up into the tower. Alright, so our well is 10 feet deep. There is a 10-foot false bottom of limestone. That false bottom of limestone is there to protect our Edwards Aquifer, which is right below our feet. So, the Edwards Aquifer is the aquifer that supplies water to most central Texas, San Antonio, San Marcos, stuff like that. It is very important to our ecosystem because that is where we get our fresh drinking water. There's also an endangered species that lives down there. Does anybody know what organism that is? Yep, the Texas blind salamander. Why is he blind? Because he doesn't need eyes. So he's evolved to not even have them at all. All of his other senses are just so heightened. He's also completely see-through, so you can watch his blood pump and his food digest, and it's very cool. They do have some on exhibit at the Meadow Center, which is Ocarina Springs, where the glass bottom boat rides are. So if y'all want to go check those out, you definitely should. So, well, like I said, 10 feet deep, 10-foot false bottom. That limestone is there to protect anything that goes down there, any contaminants, because we do use it as a wishing well, so we don't want money or children to contaminate our water supply. It is federally protected. So, there's also a hole right above the well, about this big. So that hole is there because that is actually the original drill hole Mr. Beaver's drill made. He was about 2 feet from striking water when his drill bit broke off and fell down. He didn't know, but if he would have just put a bucket down the hole that he made, there was water there. Kind of sad, but we found our cave, so I'm not really complaining. Yeah. Anybody have any questions? It's right above the well. You can't really see it. It's like a little hole. Yeah, you gotta like duck down. It's really weird. I can show it to you if we were down there, but...
Up there? Where? Up there?
Right here, it's very low.
Why is it taking so long?
Wait, Peyton.
I'm just getting another stuff.
Okay, now you can go. Okay.
This is big for kids.
You like it?
Yeah. Why didn't the other kids
I don't know. Ask your mom when we see her.
Right. When it's cold, that means I'm surrounded a lot. And it's cold a lot. So that means I'm around a lot. This is more the watery part. Like, watering. Oh, the water
Go,
is
Peyton.
real.
Did you get the handrail or are you okay? Just go. You're fine. You're short. You're not going to hit it.
What about to get the GoPro? This
Is
is
that up
big.
okay? Okay.
Hey, weren't we just here before?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we
We're making
didn't
a
go up
U-turn.
here. We didn't make up here. Oh, look at that hole. the roof. Got blue and red. Blue and red. That is redstone. Red and I found redstone. Ah, that's deep. Oh, there's water here too.
Yeah, so slip.
Yeah, but the GoPro might.
Okay, if it gets wet, how's it going?
No, it might let me down.
Alright guys, so this next hallway we are about to go down. There is no handrail, so please watch your step. It's not too slippery. Just watch your step. Also, this is that first staircase. There's two of them. There's two little 3-step staircase and 4-step staircase. Be very careful. It can be very slippery. I don't know how to explain it. Catch the first step wrong. Step all the way over it.
I focused the ocean.
The water?
Yeah. Okay. It's just like the sprinkles. Oh, I almost forgot about the undermine the inflatables. It looks like I think it was I think it was like that. What was he talking about? I think it is to undermine the inflatables. The GoPro might even slip. There are no roads. Dusty. So everybody can watch that
Yeah, get back.
when we get back. But then on the TV,
Yeah.
so everybody doesn't need to be like last time.
Hey, let's go, Peyton.
Okay.
We're on the handrail.
Oh, this time there is a handrail now.
There's a well, guys. Do the transfer over.
What? No, she the well.
So as y'all come down the stairs, take a look to your right. You'll see the well. We just came right above it on our bypass.
Right there. You see it, Peyton, on the race?
I don't see it. There's two people.
Right there, Peyton.
Can everybody hear me back there? Cool. I just didn't know how far it went up. Alright, so if everybody wants to look up for me. There's a really cool rock formation along the walls. What does it look like? Looks like coral. So we call it cave coral. It's not actually coral. It's just another form
Right here,
of
Peyton.
limestone. It's
Up.
that third type of limestone.
Right here.
So we call it's Edwards limestone. So it's our most porous, least dense limestone in our cave. Just so finely it's very fine sand, so it's eroded a lot easier than the other one. So that's why it looks like that. It's pretty cool.
Underminer. Careful. Or is it kids?
It could be fun.
So it's a adult trophy, right? You said that?
getting warmer, we're going higher.
Yeah, we're close to the surface now.
Ah.
Alright guys, so this is our fossil room. Like I said, really inventive with names. What do you think's in this room? Fossils. Fossils, yeah. Y'all look to the ceiling. All these squiggly lines are fossils. So,
They look like dinosaur ones.
yep. I see that. So, these are what you call a trace fossil. Does anybody know what a trace fossil is? No? Okay. Trace fossil is not the actual organism, but it is what the organism has left behind. So if you think about a dinosaur leaves his footprint in some mud, that footprint gets fossilized. We now know what kind of dinosaur left that footprint because we have a trace of him. So kind of the same thing. These are burrows of an animal. I'm going to give you all a couple hints and I'll let you guess what kind of animal it is. So your first hint, our ceiling right above our head, just like we saw in the dark room, is petrified sea mud. Okay, that's your first hint. Your second hint is the animal that made these has a shell. No. No.
Starfish?
No.
Worm.
Lobsters.
What'd you say?
Lobsters.
Nope. Really close to that. Clam. This is the ancient Rhodiscus sea clam. It's on the tip of all your tongues there. Yeah. So, back in the 70s, Wonder World wanted to try and find preserved organism because if we have all these burrows, there has to be one fossil of the guy, right? So, we hired a paleontologist. She came up here, dug all these holes in our ceiling, all along right here. Spent about 2 years down here, racked up a really large bill, and found absolutely nothing. We fired her. We used the money that we saved to install our elevator shaft.
Hey!
Yeah, right.
Elevator.
Now we're going to have to walk all the way back through our cave, which we like. So when we used dynamite to explode our elevator shaft, it created some of these cracks in our ceiling that weren't native to our cave. It also made a rock right here fall. When that rock fell, it exposed two perfectly preserved ancient Rhodiscus sea clams. So who needs paleontology when you have dynamite, right? Yeah. So right in the middle of my flashlight, there are two little black smudges. Big one's name is Bert, and that is his half-brother Ernie. We call him his half-brother because in the explosion, half of him fell off. And say that. Yeah. We sent that half to UT at Austin to have him carbon dated. We wanted to figure out how old these guys are. UT actually came back and said they were too old to be carbon dated. They had to argon date them. How old do y'all think they are? 100 years old? Nah, it's in the millions.
100.
100 what?
Million.
No, less than that. A little bit more than that.
6 million.
65 million. You're really close. Really close. Yeah, I was like, not the same, but the same. Yeah, 65 million years old. Put that in perspective. That's the end of the Cretaceous period. So while these guys were swimming around at the bottom of the ocean, the dinosaurs were walking around on the base of the planet. So, very, very old. When UT told us this, they said we needed to take them out of the ceiling, put them in glass cases, not let anybody ever touch them. We are a privately owned company that can do whatever we want. So, just like we let y'all touch everything in our cave, we let y'all touch our fossils. So, when we go up to the elevator shaft, I encourage y'all to go up there and touch those because that's probably the oldest once living thing you'll probably ever get to touch. Because, you know, these days, even things that are 200 years old are put in glass cases. So, very cool, 65 million years old. Alright, so, do y'all ever look up at the sky and see shapes in the clouds? Yeah. Okay. Well, as tour guides, we spend a lot of time down here in the cave, probably way more than we should. So we do that down here. We have a little story. It's pretty cheesy, but I think it's kind of funny. Y'all might have problems seeing the first part if y'all want to, like, move over here. Like, this group. Y'all want to move right here? I mean, you don't have to. You're going to miss part of it. It's pretty cool. Okay, so it starts over here with Jeffrey the giraffe.
Jeffrey the giraffe.
Oh, yeah. See him? Oh, yeah. Okay, so Jeffrey is stuck down here. He's really hungry, so he's looking for food. So he's walking up this hill past our unfinished Mount Rushmore. Pop quiz, who are the 4 presidents on Mount Rushmore?
Obama, Chelsea.
Does anyone know that? Roosevelt.
Washington. And Jefferson.
There you go. We're all such good Americans. Yeah. So, then he keeps going and finds our giant Texas-sized choppy sandwich. Right? But the bread's a little mold.
How far is the real Slupurila?
What if the elevator wasn't there?
Climb up
Take away
to the surface.
What would you like? What would your first reflex be to do? Okay. So if it was me, I would have to use the bathroom. So I would use my caveman toilet.
No.
So if y'all want to put your kids on there and take a good picture, bring it out 10 years later.
Ew.
So we have the cookie monster down here. There's his eyes.
Cookie Monster.
And there's his cookie. Yeah. Pretty cool. So that is the end of our story. But first, is there anybody here that believes in fairies? Do you believe in fairies? Anybody else believe in fairies?
I
See
saw.
where the fairies live?
Yeah. I
Adults
can.
can come see where the fairies live.
I can
Go,
too.
Peyton.
I can because two fairy.
Go, Peyton.
I saw two fairy.
I'm not taking you away there. You're real cute. So, right up there. See it's all sparkly?
It looks like a tooth.
See? Because that's all the fairy does. So she only comes out at night. That's why she's hiding it. So,
See the fairy shows?
right. It's all the fairy dust.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's a flint geode. Does anybody know what a geode is?
Yes.
What is a geode?
It's like a rock and it's like sparkly.
Exactly. So it's hollow on the inside. You're so cute. Love you. Yeah. And it has all these sparkles on the inside. So some of it's made by magma, some of it's made in quartz. So this is actually a flint geode. So there's a whole bunch of them, all these little circles. We just haven't cracked them open because there's a federal law that says you can't mine your own cave. But it's fun. We are going to head up into the tower. We're going to take 2 groups. Okay. So what's my biggest family? Do I have like a 7? What do y'all? 9. Okay, so y'all. Then do I have like a 2, 3? Y'all have 2? Okay, I'll take y'all and a 9.
With this morning?
If you lose anybody, I'm coming to you. Also, my flashlight's broken.
That's a big family.
So y'all touch those fossils.
Whoa, I can reach that, can I?
I'll lift you up.
With the GoPro. It might
The
break.
GoPro's fine.
That's a lot of people.
Thing. Look at the toilet. Go look at the toilet. Go, right there.
No, not yet. I don't want to.
Right there. Nathan, take a picture.
That just looks like a real.
Do I have another group of 3 or 4 that wants to
We have a
go up?
group of 3.
Y'all ready to go up?
No. How about 4?
That doesn't help me.
Let's go, Peyton. Come on. Go. Go.
Group of 3.
We have 2.
Y'all 2? Yeah, we can take the 2.
You want to touch it or no? Come here.
There's one.
Right here, Peyton. Want to touch it or no?
No, no.
Okay, then go.
More than 11 people in here.
All right.
I'll be back. Maybe. We'll see. Each day the elevator gets stickier and stickier. Okay guys, so as we go up, I want y'all to look in this corner. So since we are a dry form cave, we don't have many stalactites and stalagmites, so we do have one really good group right over here. So wait, okay, first, there's nobody opposed to going to the tower, correct? No one wants to go to ground level? Okay.
You going straight to the tower?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Yeah, you're fine.
You're
Let's go.
fine. You're in a room. Look, stalactites.
Yeah, look, stalactites.
Some right there.
See?
Short lived. gonna be a breeze up there, I promise. So right now we are going through about 60 feet of rock. Now we are at ground level. And now we're going to 100 feet up into the air. Yeah. So if y'all remember from down in the cave, the lowest point we were at in the well room was 100 feet below the surface. So we are going up as high as we were down low. Pretty cool perspective, I think, yeah. There is another 4 flights of stairs you can walk up to our observation deck. That's about 150 feet in the air. That's up to y'all. It's pretty cool. There's a very nice breeze. Y'all remember from the bottom, I said in the hallway, our fault line separates those 2 geographical regions. This side is the Gulf Coastal Plains and this side is the Texas Hill Country, and our fault line separates, alright? So you'll see it. You can't really see over this first hill, and that side is super flat all the way to the coast and stuff. Y'all take a look at that. I'm going to go down, grab that other group. Once I bring them up, I will take y'all down.
So can we go up now?
Totally, yeah.
Okay, go up, Peyton.
Whoa! Let me see it over here.
The other stairs, Peyton.
I see wonder. It says wonder.
Let's go upstairs.
I saw the Wonder Road flag. I saw the flag. Whoa. Weird.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like rock, huh? Go.
Yeah. Weird. Wait, you been here at Wonder Road before?
Go.
The other one? Whoa. We're like so many feet up. Hey.
Go.
I haven't seen that yet. I might drop the GoPro.
You're fine. I'll catch it. One more. Oh, we made it. Alright, there you go. Right, now walk around.
Whoa.
This video can get all-
I can try it every. Look at that! Woohoo! Wonder Road, Wonder Road. I'm up a lot of feet. I saw you go. Oh my goodness.
Oh, there's the outlet mall.
What's the outlet mall? How do you show it? Hey, look, I found a flag. Is this the biggest building in all time? No one knows one. Oh. Whoa, there must be.
You ready to go down, Peyton? You want to go down?
Mhm.
Yes or no?
Can I go down now?
Okay, hold on. Take a couple pictures. Okay. You for your heights? Yes, sir. Yeah, really. Where you go? There you go.
I didn't even know that. Whoa. Okay.
Look around down here too.
What?
Look around down here too.
I did. But I can't do.
Okay, let me turn off your camera then. Me. You can't, you're too short. Or right here, just go right here. Okay, let me stop. Listen.
Like fun, right? No. That is the equivalent of walking through a rainforest. So, we like our ventilation shaft, elevation shaft, it's not the same thing. Alright guys, so we are going gonna go into our anti-gravity house. I do have 3 rules for you. Are you ready? All right. Your first rule: no running. Okay. Your second rule is no running. And your third rule is no running. Wow, yeah, you're smart. You're smart. Yeah. All right, guys. But really, if you do run, you will fall down. You will hurt yourself. Just not run.
Get it on camera.
Until with gravity only pulls. Gravity? What kind of gravity?
I'm spinning.
What kind of gravity?
Go.
What kind of gravity?
Go. It's like your trampoline. Let's go. Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, is this the gravity?
Go, Peyton. Go that way. Take pictures. Go. Go over there. Hang on the handle right there. The handle. The handle over there.
Now go come in and make room for everyone. There you go. Look at this thing. I'll show y'all some fun things you can do in here once everybody gets in.
Come here, Peyton. Come here. Come here. He's like equilibrium thought. Here, hold my hand. I got you. Come on.
No.
Alright guys, now come in and
Okay.
make room for everybody.
This is how you feel when I'm drunk.
Oh, you think
I'll
it's
show
big.
y'all some cool things when everybody comes in.
I'm holding on to the handle.
Alright guys, so a couple things you can do in here. So normally I have a pool ball that would roll uphill on that ramp, but somebody took the pool ball, so can't do that, which is unfortunate. Alright, so but in here you can be Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
You can be the guy from the Matrix. Every time. For the adults, the hardest sobriety test you ever taken. You to walk in a straight line. Across to you. Alright. Scroll a little bit. Alright guys, so this is the strong man test. So if you can do this, you're a strong man. So, the little ones might have a little hard. But try and get your feet on the floor, back to the wall, arms crossed, and you have 1 chance to stand up. Can you do it? No. Ready?
You can do it.
Set. Go. Don't laugh at me.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all
Come on,
try
we'll
that.
try it.
Yeah,
Go.
just to play around in here. There's another room where water goes uphill if y'all want to see.
You can try it, Peyton. Want to try it?
No. It's a playroom.
Huh?
It's a playroom.
Oh, water.
Oh, that feels good right here.
Playroom. I'm gonna try
Hey,
it.
remember what my rules were. Don't run. Want to do it? You try.
I'm thirsty.
I wouldn't drink this water.
Oh.
The water goes in there. Where does the water go? To the
Want to try
tree?
it, Peyton?
That's watering the tree. Whoa! 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 I'm standing.
Alright guys, when y'all are ready to exit, the exit's over here where I am.
Whoa!
Careful, guys.
Oh, look at the anti-gravity house.
I know we will be floating.
It feels like I'm moving.
Oh.
Run.
Hey, people outside right there.
Everything's flat now.
I'm going back inside the anti-gravity house. I like this house. Whoa! I'm up here. Yeah, baby.
What is this? Once everybody comes outside, I'll tell y'all what's happening.
Go outside, guys. Come on.
Whoa, guys. Whoa.
GoPro back on. Watch out, Peyton.
ahead. Don't run, please. Yeah, gotta try. Alright guys, if y'all want to come out this way, I will tell y'all what's happening.
Whoa, please keep door closed. What? Door closed still? What? Nothing. 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 What's this? Does it flip it over to things?
Just leave it there, Peyton. Probably for the power. For the air conditioner. It was.
Alright guys, everyone come outside. Alright, what do y'all think is happening in there?
Some optical illusion.
What's doing it? Exactly. So, I'm at an incline right now, right? So, I'm not dizzy. So that's what's happening. The stripes on the wall. So your body has, or your ears have fluid in them. And that fluid tells your body how to stand. So when you're standing on an incline, that fluid tilts a little bit, and it tells your body to compensate for it. Stand up a little bit straighter, back up a little bit, just to make it right for your body. When your eyes see those lines on the wall, your eyes start to get confused. So your eyes think you're supposed to line up with them. So your eyes think you're supposed to be over here, and your body's like, no, you're supposed to be back here. And your eyes are like, no, the lines are right there. You're supposed to be with those. So that's where that vertigo feeling comes from.
And that's it.
Yeah, just like that. Yeah. So awesome. Our house is at a 30-degree incline down. So those ramps that look like they're going up are actually at a 2-degree angle going down. So they are almost flat, but just down enough so that they look like they're, or so that they are actually going down. But everything about the house plays the fact that are all tilted at the same angle as the house. Everything's tilted to make it just look like it. So everything about it tricks your mind. Right. Alright guys, so next we have our train ride to the Wildlife Park. We're already stopping to see deer in the park, so if y'all want to purchase some deer food, you can do that at the takeout window. You can also take any food or drinks on the train ride that you want. If you brought your own drinks and they're in the car, you want to go get those, feel free.
Give me the bag so that we don't eat the whole bag. And then we'll switch seats later. Get wet? Huh?
welcome to our Texas Wildlife Park. As we go throughout the park, I'll point out the animals and tell you a little bit about them, and then we will stop to see the deer. Park, you will see lots of peafowl. Males are peacocks, females are peahens. Males are going to be the ones with the long, pretty tail feathers. Those are called trains. They pull those trains up when they're trying to attract a mate or scare off predators.
It's all peacock right there.
Actually, very cool when they use it to scare off predators because we're passing one right now on our right. If you look at them, each feather looks like a little eye. So then instead of one bird, it looks like a whole bunch of birds, and it scares away whatever's chasing them. Female peahens are going to be the ones who are a lot more dull in color. They don't have the long, pretty tail feathers. They also have pretty necks instead of blue necks. There's a female peahen right in front of us off to our left.
Peacock, you peacock, see? It's on the way, yeah, look at it.
Coming up on our right and on our left in the next couple cages are going to be all of our baby birds. So they're baby peacocks, baby turkeys, and baby guinea fowls.
Hey, look at that. Deer, stay forward. And the famous like reindeers. What?
They're getting hungry. Give me your hand.
Oh, look at that. Hey. He's talking. I can rub against his neck.
Bunch of them inside that house.
So up across the creek bed, you'll see a type of deer that have black stripes down their backs and they're spotted. Those are our Asian access deer. Those are a lot more deer. They don't really come up to the train. We're coming up in this cage on our right. These are our top hat chickens, also known as Polish chickens. They get the name top hat because the feathers on top of their head look like top hats. Also kind of in the creek bed, you'll see a whole bunch of different birds running around. The little chicken-like creatures, those are our helmeted guinea fowls. They're native to Africa. Wonder what we call them alarm birds because they make this terrible alarm sound. There's also some turkeys over there. Those are our Rio Grande turkeys. I'm going to stop this piece of deer in just a second, guys.
Okay.
Our Rio Grande turkeys are the only animal in our park that are native to Texas.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Switch seats with me. Go over there.
Hi, dear.
Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
Kind of shake your bag of food, hold it out.
Deal for deal food.
Here.
We're going to stay here for about 5 or 6 minutes.
Here.
They might have it.
Most of the deer are over here.
Was
This
it
will
like
probably be our
how
only stop, so please get rid of all your deer food here.
Right here.
That's it, that's it. That. Watch out. Here we go. Come on. Here. Oh. That's why you shouldn't do that.
That's okay.
Oh, look at the peacock is eating it too. Oh, what? There's something there. Over here. Here you go. And one?
They'll come over. Just wait.
Aw, they're not coming.
Just wait, Peyton. Put it out more.
Yeah.
Right there. Go. It's coming.
Oh no, she's behind you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
There's a bunch.
Here, some more. Ready? Put your hand back, Peyton. It's gonna eat the whole bag.
They're probably scared of you when you do that, baby. Don't say come on.
Here, ready? Some more.
That's it, that's it.
You want some more? Put your hand here.
You want some more? Is this all the eels?
Here's last bag. All right.
All done for today. Is that is this the only one?
You want to sit here in the middle?
You. Did you say that, peacock?
Oh,
Oh, they're getting scared away.
the peacock?
No, the eels. They look like reindeers in the background. They might be the mom and dad reindeers.
You have some more in there. Why aren't you putting it all? Like when they move around, they're like, we don't have to go for us.
Over here, some more. Those are the teenagers grow up, right? Are they?
Okay, watch.
Maybe some
What type of deer
pictures.
did you say these were? These are fallow deer.
Hey, they're eating hay. Hay. Hay day. It's a hay day. Ah. Hula, hula. There's Mom. There's an ant on you. They're getting frightened away. That's it. Aww.
Alright guys, couple more minutes and we're gonna move on.
Aww.
Please get rid of all your deer food if you haven't already. I don't know why they're getting scared.
I don't think you can ride up there, but I know. We're about to leave. I think we're all good.
You can just throw the rest of your deer food out to them. You can save it and throw it to the goat, or you can throw it to the emus later. It's up to y'all. But I am gonna get started.
Oh, it's running away because the sound.
Alright guys, so these are our European fallow deer. Our European fallow deer come in 4 colors: a tan, a white, a chocolate, and a spotted color.
Hey, still away, fly.
Okay.
You'll see our male fallow deer bucks are kind of hanging out off to our left on the outside.
Try to take the battery.
Peacock. Peacock.
It's right back there. Oh.
Oh, look at the goats. They look like goats. Like that.
Alright guys, on our left, these are our Tennessee fainting goats. They don't actually faint. They have a neurological disorder that causes their hind legs to tense up and they fall over when they get scared or nervous. It's quite funny, they don't actually lose consciousness. They regain movement in about 10 seconds, but it is quite funny. Our goats are pretty used to us, they don't really get scared much anymore, but if you look it up on YouTube, you can find a whole bunch of really funny videos of these guys. Goats are also where the term scapegoat comes from. So they make very bad prey because whenever they see a predator, they just get scared and fall over. So it's kind of unfortunate, also kind of funny at the same time. On our right, we have a black buck antelope. They're kind of hiding a little bit. These guys they get the name black bucks because as the males get older, their coat turns black from all the testosterone. These guys can run up to 55 miles per hour and jump about 8 feet high. So for these reasons, we do keep all of the rocks in their enclosure so they don't gain enough speed to actually jump out. Cool fact about these guys, antelope have horns while deer have antlers. An antelope will actually keep its same pair of horns throughout its entire life while deer lose their antlers once a year. So kind of like you can tell how old a tree is by how many circles, how many rings it has in the tree trunk. You can do the same thing with these guys' horns. These are llamas, Bonnie and Clyde. They're actually both female. We call them Bonnie and Clyde because llamas are sharpshooters. Llamas can spit up to 10 feet very accurately, so if you ever make a llama mad, be careful. They will spit at you. Llamas are native to Peru where they're used as pack animals. Very good swimmers. Weird fact about these guys is they're also very flexible. So just like a cat, they can take their hind legs and... So they're being such large animals, it is kind of funny for them to be able to do that. Also in here with our llamas are our adolescent emus. So these are our teenage emus. They are a lot younger, not as mature. We can't let them out into the park because they are so mean to the other birds. So you can kind of say they're in timeout until they grow up a little bit. We have 3 adult emus walking around our park right now. 2 female and 1 male. Emus are the second largest, second fastest bird in the world next to the ostrich. Both the emu and the ostrich are both native to Australia. Emu are also the closest living descendant to the velociraptor. So if you thought that they look a little bit like dinosaurs, or if you look at their feet, look a bit like velociraptor feet, they are actually very closely related to the dinosaurs. Off to our right, up kind of diagonally, you'll see our 2 female adult emus. They kind of hang out over here by themselves. Alright guys, so this does wrap up your Texas Wildlife Park train ride. It also wraps up your full combination tour here at Wonderworld Park. I hope you had a really great time and as much fun with me as I had with y'all. When we get back to the platform, there is going to be hand sanitizer. along the wall so you can get all that deer slobber off of your hands. So guys, we're going to exit down the hallway out to our left where you'll find hand sanitizer. If y'all need anything in the gift shop, I'll be walking around so y'all can come and if you need any help finding anything or if you have questions about San Marcos, anything like that, I'll be walking around.
Okay.
Why?
I said so. Say thank you. It's over there in the green. Say thank you right there.
Well, let me see.